Hey, what's up, Transformdom? And today we're going to take a look at the MP-56 Trailbreaker KO. And this is the box from the front. It's so simple. Nothing on this side, nor that side. Top, bottom, and back. Instruction manual, Autobot stickers. Okay, right out of the packaging, I gotta say that maybe not everything is tabbed perfectly in, but I definitely feel the extra heft and weight on this toy. The front here is indeed die cast. Oh, wow, the plastic smells very similar to the official plastic when I first got it. The back that's not really tabbed in well, seems to like it wants to pop off a little bit here. Very hard plastic, wow. Solid plastic feel indeed. Wheels, seems to want to untab, but okay, it sticks on very nicely. Paint is done quite gorgeously, no scratch, and wow, die cast somewhere. I can feel the cold touch indeed. Wow, it's a very good toy with slight imperfections on the rear end here. Again, this keeps up wanting to pop out. I don't know why. Yeah, but yeah, pretty darn good. So let's get down to the review. So let's take a quick look at its alt mode. Here's the Trailbreaker KO from the front, side, other side, back, bottom, and top. As for gimmicks, we can slowly lift up the hood. And there you go, the hood opens up. You can open the door very nicely and the other door. And I also can swap out the original bumper section with the enemy accurate bumper section. Woo! And while trying to install the antenna, it seems like at first instances before I even transform this toy, I can't seem to lift this entire section up, unlike what I have with the official MP-56. Okay, after a little bit of finagling, I figured it out and I can open up the upper tab and here you go, antenna installed. Okay, let's take a look at the MP-56 side-by-sides. We have the KO on the left and the authentic on the right. First, let's take a look at the antenna. You can see that the chrome application on the KO is a lot brighter than the authentic. However, if you zoom in close and you look at the molded details, of course this is just a reverse mold piece, so it is less detailed than the very fine lines you get on the authentic. Here are the front bumpers. You can see that the chrome application on the KO is a lot shinier and brighter compared to the authentic, and you can see the workmanship from the back, right? Very rough. Pins been jammed into the front section compared to the nice workmanship on the authentic, but you know, you don't really see things like that from the back. You can see that the Toyota logo on the authentic is a little bit more refined compared to the KO. Taking a look at the vehicle side by side, you can really hard for you to tell the difference on camera, but I can say that the smooth glossy finishing on the authentic is a lot better than the KO. However, it's very indistinguishable from them side to side. The paint finishing on the KO is a little duller compared to the authentic. As you can see, if you look at the colors, it's a lot brighter on the authentic compared to the KO. But other than that, you don't really see a lot of differences between the authentic and the KO, except that this guy is a lot heavier because of the added die cast. And with the authentic, you always get the benefit of the factory installed and tempered insignia logo right here. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a logo that will stick so nicely on the rivets on the KO. Here are the two vehicles side by side from the front, one side, other side, back, bottom, and top. This is the mask of the MP-56 KO and the mask of the official MP-56. So let's take a look at the MP Trailbreaker KO, and here we've got him from the front, one side, other side, back, bottom, and top. We have a whole bunch of accessories, including this neon blast effect, which is a lot brighter and less opaque than the authentic on my left here. Effect will not install on the nozzle here, but will fit onto the shoulder blaster and here as well. So that's pretty cool. You have an alternate left hand, and here it is. And you can install the freeze ray as well. We also got Trailbreaker with his stoic face, his talking face, and his smiling face. You can potentially install the toy accurate head, but you gotta remove the entire peg section from this guy here, and I don't think I am inclined to risk that. In terms of die cast, you got die cast up here on the hood, on the calf section here, and the toes and bottom down here. The paint job on this toy has to be appreciated a lot more on the toy, especially the leg section. I mean, even though it looks very matte and dull, there's no metallic paint, there is a glossy finish, and the application of the paint is very thick and you can feel it. So much so that the knees look like it's made of die cast, but it is just very thickly painted plastic. And the amount of paint chipping is almost negligible. So that is good. Up here where you feel like there may not be any painted section, and that's possibly true. However, there is a bit of a very glossy finish. You can see the reflection on the LED lights over there. Okay, so what's so bad about this KO toy? Well, the biggest gripe that I have has to be these two backpack pegs will not really peg in nicely to the two slots back here. So, and when I can insert one of the peg in, the other will not peg in. And you can see it will kind of alternate between the two. And I've been trying to squeeze both of them in, but without much success. Secondly, this spine peg here, it's very difficult for it to peg all the way in, and when you finagle the backpack section, this will kind of come loose. So sometimes when you're trying to play and transform the toy to completeness, this whole backpack section may kind of frustrate you a little bit. Another thing that's kind of adds salt to the wounds is that this section here where the side panels of the out mode will poke out, you know, you gotta line it up very nicely. Make sure that the spine peg is in, and then gently try to insert one of the pegs in, and then hopefully it will stay in place for you to enjoy and play with the toy. Also, minor nitpicks. If I were to really get down and nitpick on the toy, this hip skirt here feels a little loose. And before we go, I'm sorry there's not gonna be any comps with the KO Trailbreaker and the authentic, but you can definitely watch my Trailbreaker review. Link is in the comment section down below and up here. So let's check out the joints on this KO. So we got friction up and down, friction bicep swivel, ratchet butterflies, friction shoulder up, friction wrist, ratcheted elbows. Any waist rotation? No, but you get a ab crunch, ratcheted hips, friction thigh swivel, friction knee, and friction toe articulation. But without the need to do a comp with the authentic Trailbreaker, I have to say that this is a pretty good darn toy for the price. Yes, the backpack section is a little finagly, especially with the misalignment that could come with your copy, certainly on my copy. But everything else is built very nicely. Paint apps is superb. There are die-cast bits, and there's definitely attempts at improving the hardware. So would I recommend this toy? I would say yes. Get this guy for the fun of it. The transformation is definitely not as smooth as the authentic, but I think after a few tries, everything will become loose. The authentic is also pretty good. So, and if you can, support the official, please by all means go and support the official. So those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Please leave them in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and share buttons, and also smash the sub and bell icons for more future vids. Again, this is Ben signing off, and I'll see you on the flip side.